Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the St. Johns County Show that's on in the morning. Hope you guys are doing well.
It's a Monday!
It is a Monday. Woo-hoo. Need to button up my shirt.
Yeah, it's Easter week. You better get holy. He is risen almost.
Almost.
Can't wait for all those memes to come out. Yeah.
Planning on rising.
Is there a new one we could do? Like, I know it's important, but like, can we find a new one?
He hasn't even been spiked up yet.
Jeez, smack you around. Good lordy.
All right. Now that we're all going to hell.
Well-ish. Purgatory got a condo.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I've really sealed my place there a long time ago. I booked way in advance.
On the old radio show, the woman called in and told me I wasn't going to make it into heaven, but I'd have a tent just outside.
Oh.
So I got that to look forward to.
That's
all right,
cool.
You can camp outside.
God, just like your earthly mission. That's really nice.
Just outside. Just outside.
Forever tailgater at heaven.
Cool.
Tailgating in heaven. That sounds like an Eric Clapton song.
It does. Tailgate in heaven.
Maybe it sounds like Eric Clapton because he's the only person I can think of who has a song with the word heaven in it.
Yeah, we actually talked about that.
Would you know my
last
zip
week's
code? Yeah.
It's way sadder than just what we're making fun of right now.
It is a very sad song.
With a tent I'm getting a remix going. It's good.
All right. Well, we got a show to do today.
Let's go.
Yeah. Let's see. What are we going to talk about? We're talking about a St. Augustine man repaying a life-saving favor. Talking about sleeping just became illegal in public in Florida. Sleeping in public just became illegal in Florida. That's, I think, how I meant to say it.
Oh,
Mike Davis is in trouble.
big time.
He sleeps everywhere.
Oh, got to get that Kevin Bacon 10-minute nap in every day. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, Mike's going to wake up in jail next time he goes to sleep.
Make sure you got a wingman when you fall asleep.
Didn't he build the wing? I mean,
yeah.
Dave, you're going to love this one. Guy in South Florida busted for being a fake art dealer. He was dealing art from claiming it's from a guy who I think you'll know who this guy is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a great story.
That's going to be a very interesting
Some of these get wild, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Even the G Clays nowadays. Yeah, they get
Clay. Oh, yeah, those G Clays. I know.
They get weird. Yeah.
Yep. That's my favorite kind of donut. G Clay's donut.
Oh, I thought that was that little gum that you ate.
Chiclet.
Oh, that's
right.
That's
Everyone's like, what is he talking about?
Yeah.
Chiclet.
Chiclays.
Yeah.
Fancy.
He's French. Troy is French. French and Deland.
Yeah.
What's your ancestry? I'm French and Deland.
In 1497.
Sorry, we're going to have to put you down.
Yeah, that's...
okay. Jeez, that's how they... no COA out there, I guess. Yeah.
All right. Not going to make jokes there.
Well...
All the jokes turn into Hitler jokes.
Yeah. That wouldn't be a good look.
No. All right, moving on. Buzzard Ford Lincoln.
Threads are great.
Great. Yeah, I should have given some buffer between that. Some Bruce Buffer. Let's get ready to. I'm not going to say the rest, or else I'll get sued.
Oh, that's true, right?
Yeah.
Buy a Ford.
That's right. That's right. Mozart Ford Lincoln. Since 1949, they've been more than just a dealership. They are a family-owned beacon of trust right here in St. Augustine, founded on the principles of honesty, integrity, and community service. That Bozard family tradition continues to thrive through generations. They've got their state-of-the-art service facility with 91 climate-controlled service bays, a quick lane for no appointment-needed maintenance, and you can always enjoy the comforts of their customer lounge and the unique flavors of Ford's Garage while you're there. I think they've now still got the For America deal going on out there.
They do until June.
Oh, until June.
Extended it till June.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
So you can get great executive employee pricing on many of the Fords out there. I think there are some that are excluded, but most of them, you're going to get an amazing deal. The same deal the executives get at Ford. Pretty awesome.
Mm.
So check them out down there at Bozard Ford Lincoln. They're also looking for trade-ins, so they're going to give you a top dollar for your trade right now, which is great. It's huge. Bozard Ford Lincoln. Driven to inspire. Also, big shout out to our friends at Fidus Roofing, Great Expectations Realty and Auction, Chiba Hut Toasted Sub, St. Augie's Pizza, BHF Insurance, Chris Lucero Bail Bond, St. Augustine Handy House, Lux Japanese Head Spa, and I'm powered as I am each and every morning by our friends at, damn, that was horrible.
Whoa. Speeding too
Even
fast.
Yeah.
Divide Nutrition. That's something.
Still not the best.
No, it's not good. Not bringing their best.
Nope.
Got to hang out with Trump this weekend.
Oh, really?
I got to do the Trump dance with Trump this week.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Did you have content of this? This is awesome.
Did Trump know you were there?
Yeah. Yeah, of course he did.
Well, that's the thing. Trump didn't know I was there.
Oh, well, that's exciting. Good for you, the pumper.
Yeah.
He's like all my high school girlfriends. They never knew.
Yeah. Now, I went down to that UFC fight. That was a good time.
No way, you went to
cool.
that.
Yeah, that was a hell of a fight, man.
How
hell of a
cool
fight.
is that?
Speaking of Bruce Buffer was there.
Uh-huh.
It was like a Wizard of Oz fever dream. Bruce Buffer was there, and Trump was there, and Elon Musk was there, and it was wild, man.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people were there. Shaq was there. Shaq got in a fight with an influencer.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
They were going at it. They were having war of words. Shaq said he was going to kill him.
No, I would not. If he says that, I would run.
Yeah, no, that's a big man.
I think it was Aiden Ross. Yeah, I think it was Aiden Ross who was picking a fight with Shaq. Calling him Unk. He's like, you're Unk status now, bro. You don't scare me.
You're Jit status.
Yeah, Jit. Yeah. Yeah. You didn't have that big uncle that you didn't mess with?
Wow.
Uncle Shaq.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But what was it like for the president of the United States walking
place
in?
went crazy.
Was it really? Did
Yeah.
you have any idea beforehand or
yes,
no?
Yes.
Oh.
One, I figured he was going to be at this fight. It's Florida. He loves UFC.
Uh-huh.
But when you get there and the Secret Service is checking you in,
Yeah.
and the TSA is wanding you and checking your bags, that's a pretty good indication that the President of the United States, that literally the Secret Service doesn't do that for anybody else. So,
Right.
Him and Dana are like,
yeah, they're tight.
Buds.
Dana
They're
kind of
buds.
works with him now
Yeah,
in the
they're
White
buds,
House.
yeah.
Yeah. So he sat right next to Dana, him and, Dana first name basis and all that.
yeah. I mean,
Sat right
Donnie.
next to, yeah, Donnie.
Donnie
Well,
and
you
Dana,
can't call him Donnie.
you know.
Still got to have respect for the office of the president.
yeah.
Can't call him Donnie anymore.
Yeah.
I thought you were that tight with him.
And he doesn't like
No.
Heavy D. Tried that.
Joey Rogan was there.
J-Rogue.
Joey.
My boy Joe.
J-Rogue.
JR.
Yeah.
J-Rogue.
Yeah, everybody was there, man. It was crazy. RFK was there. Everybody was there. It's awesome. And they put on YMCA. They played YMCA. And, everybody started doing the Trump dance. And then Trump started doing the Trump dance. It was great. No, Trump did the Trump dance. Trump did the Trump dance. It was great. Everybody loved it.
Yeah.
They were like, he did the thing. He just did the thing. It's great.
Well, didn't he have the Village People at one of his parties, Trump? I think he did. And like it was like real controversial. And it's like, I like their music.
Yeah. Maybe he might have. Yeah. So that was great. It's fun. Yeah. Got to hang out with my boys for a little while.
Yeah.
My boys, Joe and Don and Dana and Bruce.
So you can say Don, but not Donnie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry. President Trump.
Yeah.
I'm rubbing off on you.
Yeah, I was just like, what's the right way here?
My bad, Mr. President.
The Don. The Don.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Question. Oh, what's up, guys?
Hi.
Happy Monday.
Hey, my other friends.
Motivational Monday.
Whee!
What's question of the day?
All right. If you could travel in time, you can only go an hour forward or an hour back.
Okay.
And you have to choose which one. Which one do you choose? Because I'm sure there's times you want to do both, but you can only do one. Which one can you do like for the rest of your life?
Oh, you're talking about this is like an ongoing superpower.
Yeah, like you're now the Avenger.
Ah. Going an hour back in time and I'm getting an extra hour of sleep every morning.
You pick sleep. Interesting.
I'm picking sleep. I'm going with sleep.
And you get that like once a year for like fall back. So, you know.
Yeah, that's
Then they
right.
take it back for 1 year.
That's right.
You only have that superpower once a year.
I'm all for getting rid of that, by the way. I don't understand it at all. Maybe I'm just dumb, but like, I'm like, why do we
Right.
do that anyway? I'm definitely going back. I'm going back to get another round of tequila because it's, you know, if I'm in the loop, it's, you know, it's still the same drink essentially, right? So yeah.
Like, immediately they say closing time. You're like, whoop.
Yeah. Whee!
Not for me.
Yeah. Very nice.
See you guys in an hour.
Lighten the loafers.
All right. So you're still yourself. You don't go back as a body double. You don't go back as a second version of yourself. You go back into the same body.
You're the same person.
Same outfit.
Usually you're wearing the same outfit. You might go back in time and go, got to change.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
You know, but I like to gamble, so I probably would do the old Marty McFly thing.
Yeah.
Go forward that hour, check out who wins, come back, burn it down.
Yeah.
Cashing those checks.
That's smart.
Probably
Cashing
the
those
smartest
checks.
answer.
So illegal.
Yeah.
Wow.
But very
Well,
smart.
I guess
Hey,
it's not
I'm an
illegal if
adventure.
there's not a law for it.
Very
Yeah.
Martha Stewart of you.
I mean, Superman didn't have permission to fly everywhere he went, so
Right.
You know?
There was no law against it.
Yeah. So, well, maybe there is.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's smart, man.
Yeah. So that's I Marty McFly it. I'm just stealing it from
Yeah.
Back to the Future.
That's the way to go. What do you think, Rick?
I'm going to do the same and go backwards, see what the lottery was, and then play it.
Okay.
Wait.
Or,
Oh,
hold on, wait.
you want to go
You
forward?
gotta go
No,
forward.
I want to go backwards and do something though and win money.
That's gonna be.
No, I'm good. I'm going to
Oh
say.
no! Well, no. I say you can do that. No, you just
Yes.
live life,
Yeah.
and then once the lottery numbers hit,
Well,
you
yeah,
go
I
back
watched
in
the
time.
live
That's what
drawing
you're
and it's
saying.
9:04, so
Yeah.
I go back an hour, play 9:04.
Right,
and then
right.
Oh, look at me,
Yeah,
I won.
Oh,
That
okay.
could work either way.
Yeah,
I
I guess
guess
it works both ways, yeah.
It does work both
Yeah.
ways.
Wow. It's all part of the dance, back and forth.
Yeah.
Yep. Either way, we're winners, baby.
There you go.
Congratulations.
We just figured out time travel.
Yeah. I'm
Great.
wasted.
I'm Biff, and I got my own hotel.
I'm wasted and broke.
Tannen.
Stupid answer, David.
Yeah, I'm buying some
know,
tequila,
me.
dude. I got
too.
you.
I feel real dumb
I'm
now.
with
Yeah.
you, Davey. It's just
Jeez.
like, boy, I picked an answer that doesn't give me anything.
I
good
didn't think
except
about
for
that at
sleep.
all. Yeah.
I went for the
I
cash.
do value sleep. Yeah. I went for the cash. I'd figure it out eventually.
Yeah.
I'd figure out
Yeah,
how to do
I
something
mean-
cool with it eventually.
I mean, you're still going to have that ability.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll go forward and get drunk and go backward again.
Yeah. That's what I said. It's like a life dance, right? Every step back and step forward, it's a movement.
It sure would help with arguments with your friends.
Yeah, right?
Mhm.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Just don't go hang out with them. I win.
Yeah, right?
Sex would be exhausting. Good gracious. Reset.
All right.
I'm tired. I'm exhausted.
Cigarette.
All right, I just got back from an hour ago. What are we doing, guys?
We haven't even started yet.
We could do the show every day, all day. Show's over.
Yay!
Rewind. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Nah. It's now time for a quick check of the weather, Troy. That quick check of the weather brought to you by Great Expectations Realty and Auction. They can sell your home, your business, and everything in it. Check them out at geauction.com and gerealty.us. We now go to the booth for the Rick Report.
All right, I learned from Sheriff last week. Just close your eyes, drive real fast. What else did he say? Don't worry about everybody else. Can't really beat last week's traffic report.
Yeah.
This is right here at County Road 210 looking north.
Okay.
Just past the the gas stations and old, what is that, Hardee's and a fireworks store. I just like the landscape on this one. Nice, beautiful, lush, median.
Okay.
Traffic is moving well and smooth as usual. Nice and clear, sun-shining conditions. I'm just riffing right now until you guys want to jump in, so just let me know how you feel about traffic today.
Oh, no, it's not our job to talk about traffic. What are you talking about? Rick the Riffer?
Track riff report.
You actually have it in your middle name. You're Griff, right?
Gil.
Oh, Gil.
Yeah, I should be fishing.
Yeah.
That's
The
right.
fishing report.
Fishing report by Ricky Gil.
That's right.
Oh, wow, that sounds
That's
good.
a good fisherman name.
Yes.
You actually need your own fishing show now.
Rick Gil here.
Get that.
Ricky Gill.
Yeah, own those rights. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right.
All right.
Good deal.
That was the last traffic report.
Okay.
I'm going fishing.
All right. We'll see you on the dock tomorrow.
Dock of the Bay.
All right. That brought to us by Lux Japanese Head Spa. Imagine an experience so relaxing. It feels like you've had a full body massage. It all starts with the top, your scalp. At Lux German Head Spa, Japanese, if you want to look it up on the Google. In St. Augustine, they specialize in soothing, luxurious head spa treatments that calm the mind and refresh the scalp.
Oh.
Release tension throughout your entire body. Through gentle pressure point stimulation and flowing techniques, each session is designed to feel deeply enjoyable. That hurt. Like you're floating. Weightless, cared for.
Did you say floating?
Floating.
Oh, okay.
Whether you're dealing with stress, scalp concerns, or just need to unwind, Lux is here for your comfort needs. That's not what the read says.
Oh.
You'll leave feeling lighter, brighter, and completely renewed. From scalp to soul.
Oh.
Lux German Head Spa.
German.
All right. That was painful. I strained the vocal cords on that one.
Can't we sound clip it then and just maybe that'll express you every day?
Maybe I can give like one of these AI voice things.
Oh, no. Well, no,
voice
that's
copiers.
phony baloney.
It won't sound as good.
It won't.
For the longevity of your career, though, you might want to consider it.
The longevity of your career.
Yeah. Lux, I'm not going to allow you to be a sponsor very long. It's detrimental to my voice. All right. Let's see how a St. Augustine man repaid a life-saving favor, shall we?
We shall.
Oh, I thought you were going French. Oui,
Oh,
oui.
yeah. Oui.
Oui, oui.
St. Augustine man says a Jacksonville woman's act of kindness 5 years ago saved him from the depths of alcoholism. And he recently returned the favor when she found herself in need. Now, Richard Lucas, now 5 years sober. Good for you, Rich. And on track to become an attorney. Okay, that's a big life turnaround. Good for him. Credits a life-saving phone call to Caitlin Vargo was setting him up on the path to recovery. Lucas said, nobody wants to be an addict. Well, that's good for you, Lucas. He's also a genius. I never wanted to be an alcoholic, he said. It's an awful disease. He's good at knowing facts.
He's good.
Thorough.
Yeah. In February of 2020, Lucas was struggling with end-stage alcoholism. It's end-stage alcoholism. The last time you decide to be an
What's that all
alcoholic.
about? Yeah, I've never heard of that before.
It's not cancer.
It's fluid.
It's sometimes quicker than cancer.
Is it?
Yeah.
End-stage alcoholism. When he reached out for help, it was really becoming life or death, he said. That's when he connected with Vargo, who was an addiction counselor. He said, one night I made a call and I reached Caitlin. They somehow got me from Memphis to Oxford's treatment center in Mississippi, and that would become the first day of my sobriety. I am happy for him for his sobriety. That's great. After posting a TikTok video about his journey, it quickly went viral, and Lucas reconnected with Vargo, only to discover she was battling a chronic illness.
Oh, no.
About 11 months ago, I got a big stomach bug, and 3 weeks later, it was still there. And I hadn't barely gotten off my couch.
Oh, no.
And I said, something is really wrong, said Vargo, before she said this. The single mother has lost 70 pounds.
Jeez, this is sad.
Due to the undiagnosed illness and struggles with energy. She said they've still not discovered what's wrong. So without hesitation, Lucas organized a fundraiser for Vargo. She said, it's like I saved him, helped save him 5 years ago. 5 years later, he comes around to thank me and saves me. The timing was insane. Lots of quotes in this one.
Yeah.
The support came just as Vargo was losing hope. She said that when it started to happen, it was the first time that I've felt taken care of.
Mm.
It was like I could breathe.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very sweet story. It's too sweet for our show.
Very sweet.
It really is.
It's
too
Easter
nice.
week, so it's nice.
It is Easter week.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Thanks to community donations, Vargo and her family now have a new apartment after facing eviction. Wow. My eyes are going bad. That when reading facing really looked like the F word.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah.
Mm.
Apartment after a fucking eviction.
Yeah, wow. Well, I mean, it's very dramatic, you know.
Yeah.
The story is intense.
Yeah, it was very, well, yeah, intense. I'm on the edge of my chair. Lucas, using his story to inspire others.
See?
And speaking, I know, it's inspirational.
Mm-hmm.
At conferences nationwide, he says, don't give up, because if you don't give up, the possibilities are endless. Lucas also goes by the name Captain Obvious.
Kind of a little bit there.
Just every quote he gives, he's not motivational. These are just
very factual.
very factual quotes.
Yes.
Well, he's studying to be an attorney.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Oh,
true. Yeah,
true.
you're
Good.
right about that.
Nice
yeah.
pickup there.
I forgot all about that.
Me
He's
too.
also sober now, so he can kind of see these things.
Clear.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yes.
Gave up his fun when he stopped drinking. He doesn't know how to be fun. I hope the mic didn't pick that
Didn't know how to manage it. That's all.
That's right.
Didn't know how to
up. I don't
manage
think
it.
did. Vargo is hoping to find a doctor who can diagnose and treat her illness. The GoFundMe, there's a GoFundMe with more information on her illness, and it can be found here.
I'll put it in comments.
All right.
I found it.
Thank you, sir.
You got it.
All right. All right. So there you go. That's a very nice story to start our Monday.
Yeah.
Well, thank goodness they found each other.
Yes. Yeah. They seem like they'll be good friends.
Yeah, I mean, she gave him something, and now he's getting, you know, it's a nice
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
Just feel bad for her. Hopefully she'll be okay, Miss Vargas.
Yeah. Yeah. We hope the best for
I
everybody.
still don't think
in the
they
story.
figured out what's going on.
No, they
with her,
didn't.
so.
Didn't sound like it, right? I was waiting for that.
It's
Yeah.
her illness. Yeah, that's a bummer, man. But yeah, good to have people in your corner.
Mm-hmm. True story.
All right, let's see. Sleeping in public just became illegal in Florida. Did you guys know this? Did you know this, Troy?
I knew about it.
Oh,
New
you
law in
did?
Florida,
Thanks for telling us.
Yeah.
known as HB 1365, was implemented a little bit earlier, and it makes it illegal to sleep overnight in public places like beaches, bus stops, sidewalks, and parks. The law also allows the public to sue local governments if these rules are not enforced. As a result, it's become more difficult for homeless individuals to find safe places to rest without facing penalties. Palm Beach County is doing something a little different. They're trying to actually help people who are affected by the law. This can't be a real name. Is this a real name? Mahboob.
Mabuba.
M-A-H boob.
Oh, M-A-H boob.
Yep.
That is my boob. My boob.
Okay.
My boob.
Mahboob Morshett.
My boob.
Maboob shit more.
My boob.
Mahboob
My boob.
Maboob more shit.
Morshett. A park ranger supervisor with Palm Beach County has been patrolling parks and speaking with homeless individuals. Although the new law has not significantly changed his duties.
You said duty.
Ill.
It's made enforcement more official. I don't know what that means. Mm-hmm. The county parks close at sunset. Rangers like, where are we going to get to that? Including individuals like, I'm not even
my boob. Just say that a couple times.
My boob, my boob, my boob, my boob, my boob, my boob, my boob.
Jiggly.
My lovely lady boob.
My jiggly.
That's right. Finding safe places to sleep is challenging, says one homeless man. And he recently lost his electric bike, making it harder to find work. He believes the motivation behind HB 1365 is to push homeless people away from areas with high property values. It probably is. Mm-hmm. Governor Ron DeSantis, who signed the bill into law, stated that it aims to prevent homeless encampments from affecting citizens' quality of life, providing resources for homeless individuals to get back on their feet. Maboob provides McCoy with information on county resources, health shelters. So I guess Maboob is just going around passing out some good information for people to be able to know what's going on.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this actually went into place months back.
Yeah.
It did a couple months ago.
Yeah. So yep. I think people are starting to get adjusted to it a little bit more.
Was there an adjustment period?
Yeah. I mean, there was an adjustment period, and at what level you're going to enforce it, because, you can't just throw them all in jail. So it had to have a balance to it. And I think every community is kind of working through how to enforce this properly and still stay within the legal limits.
Do you know what they're doing in the city of St. Augustine?
Well, I mean, it's removed a lot of people out of the plaza.
Yeah.
So it
which is good.
Kind of eliminated that,
in my opinion.
And people on St. George Street and some of those, they have to be moved along, and because it still happens. And sometimes it's not homeless; it's just drunk people from the wedding party.
Right.
So
that's a thing. I've seen that before.
Yeah. So I mean, it's finding that balance, and I think they've kind of found that balance.
All right.
And like I said, every city's different. St. Augustine's different than any other city. So.
Yeah.
But now you're saying it's working more efficiently. Are you happy with it? You seem kind of down and depressed about it.
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, it seems like they targeted a group of people that are down on their luck already.
Right.
And the rules that are in place already should have been effective enough, but it does give law enforcement a little more oomph to handle certain situations, because they can fall back on this.
Do we have the space? Are we incarcerating? I mean,
no. Well, we have like I think we have 16 beds at St. Francis House that the county pays for, and or it's the state. I can't remember who actually pays for those beds.
Mm-hmm.
And once those are filled, we really don't have a place to send them.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
And I think because of this law, because they still willingly have to go there, because of this law, more of them have been more willing to go to those 16 beds. So.
Okay. Well, that's good.
So I think that's helped in that manner.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. All right. Gas Buddy Gas Report time. Let us know in the comments where you are seeing the best prices for gas. We got the gate on Mizell Road, $2.92. The Owens at 780 South Ponce, $2.92 as well. The Sunoco at $21.99 North Ponce, $2.99. The A1A Discount Beverage, $8.55 Anastasia Boulevard, $2.99. The Circle K on 207, $3.01. The Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard at $3.02. The Sunoco at 450 South Ponce, $3.02. The Mobile and Circle K, 800 South Ponce, $3.09. And the Gate at 4075 US 1 North, wow, $3.25. Way up there. That report comes to us from Chris Lucero, Bail Bonds, 904-822-BAIL if you need to get yourself out of jail or a loved one. He's available 24/7 to provide fast and reliable bail services. Again, 904-822-BAIL. That's 904-822-2245. Got some live music happening today and tonight. Richard Kinsicki at the Cafe Alcazar at noon. Jim Lamb at the Milltop Tavern at noon. Reggie Starrett at Trade Winds at 1. Josh, Tennessee Worthy at the Milltop at 4:30. Kevin Edwards at Hurricane Grill and Wings at 5. Mark Hart, Trade Winds, 5 o'clock. Stu Weaver, Harry's at 6. Josh, Tennessee Worthy at the Milltop at 9. And that's all that we're going to talk about.
That's it. That's enough.
That's enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That comes to us from Fidus Roofing, your local go-to for over 15 years, and all their employees live right here in St. Johns County. They're master elite contractors, and that means they can offer warranties that nobody else can touch. 904, I was going to say 904-822-BAIL, but that's not the right
I kind of felt that way too, right? Yeah.
904-355-ROOF.
They do pavers
and gutters. I had a disgusting matcha tea yesterday, and I can still taste it.
You didn't like it?
No.
I love
it tasted
matcha.
like, you know how they got the tricolored noodles?
Uh-huh.
You know, the spirals?
Sure.
Yeah.
It tasted like the green spiral noodles. Yeah. Tasted not good.
Mm.
I don't know if I've identified exactly each of the individual flavors of those. I never buy them, so
Yeah.
I think I'm only.
I mean, I think it's like basil, tomato, and regular pasta flavor.
okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I like those sometimes. Those are good sometimes. All right, this fake art dealer in South Florida. South Florida art dealer with a checkered past. Yeah. Is back in trouble with the feds. Prosecutors announced his indictment Thursday, one day after FBI agents raided his gallery in Miami's Coconut Grove neighborhood.
Ooh, that's a very wealthy neighborhood.
Is it?
Yeah.
Leslie Roberts, 62 years old, also known as Les Roberts.
Yep.
Ooh, bet he wears one of those hats.
Less is more.
He's probably said that before. I bet he's said that before.
Or somebody has said it to him, yeah.
Right, yeah.
I wonder if there's someone named Les Moore.
There's got to be.
You think?
Yeah, got to be.
Hmm.
He's accused of selling fake paintings that he claimed were by renowned artist Andy Warhol. Yeah.
Sacrilegious.
Really?
Out of Miami's Fine Art Gallery in Commodore Plaza. Agents took multiple paintings out of the business throughout the day Wednesday. He's now charged with wire fraud, conspiracy, and money laundering in Miami federal court. Not counterfeiting? I guess that stuff's more important than counterfeiting.
Yeah, it's whatever they're going to hit him hardest with.
Yeah, he was just selling a tomato soup can.
Oh, yeah, that's a Warhol painting. Yeah, you're right.
He's apparently already facing a civil lawsuit over the alleged sale of a fake Warhol painting. Prosecutors said Carlos Miguel Rodriguez Melendez, 37, of Sunny Isles Beach, is also charged with wire fraud and conspiracy. Court documents remain sealed, but federal prosecutors said in a news release that Roberts, in selling the fake Warhol pieces, falsely claimed to victims that he acquired the artwork directly from the Andy Warhol Foundation for the Visual Arts. Wow.
No way.
And provided fake, fraudulent invoices to the victims. Rodriguez Melendez falsely represented that he was an employee of a New York-based auction company in order to fraudulently authenticate the artwork.
What a dirtbag.
Yeah, to conceal the fact that the artwork was fake.
I mean, this isn't like $100. We're talking like $200,000 on some of
Really?
these. Yeah, this is like a major thing. Yeah.
Art is one of the best ways to launder money.
Allegedly.
Truthfully.
Shut up. Shut up.
I don't even know who Art is.
Thank you.
Art Vandalay.
Vandalay Industries.
That's right. Authorities said Roberts made fraudulent money laundering transactions as well, transferring $150,000, $40,000, and $50,000 in fraud proceeds from his Miami Fine Art Gallery bank account.
Sakes, that's a lot.
Yeah, man. To a personal bank account.
What a jerk.
The news release states that agents arrested the pair Wednesday. Both made an initial appearance in federal court and were released on bond. It's far from Roberts' first time in federal court. The Miami-Dade native pled guilty to mail fraud. A lot of fraud with this guy.
Yeah, they're doing really, yeah.
For once again selling fake paintings back in 2015.
I mean, hello, Les. What are you doing?
I mean, he's found something. He's found a system.
This is so dumb.
He's found a system.
62 years old.
Doesn't
God.
seem like he's very good at it. Keeps getting caught.
Well,
True,
I mean,
well.
let's just do the math. He made $240,000 just off of this little transaction that we know of.
Right.
Is it going to cost him that much to go through court? Probably not. Is it going to cost him? Is he going to spend a lot of time in jail? He's probably not. So still at the end of the day,
It's a white collar climb.
Yeah, he's probably coming up still $130,000 off of this.
Probably the next year he's got free room and board.
Right.
If that's the way he looks at that, that's crazy.
Exactly.
God
Yeah, it probably
sakes.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
Makes me
Seems
sick.
like one of those guys that would be on that show, American Greed.
Yeah, true.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. God.
He might be one day.
At least my paintings are so shitty, no one's going to remake them.
You've got some great work.
Thank
man.
you,
I've
sir.
seen some of
Yeah.
your work. You got some great work.
Yeah,
Very
great.
talented. He also was convicted of defrauding his uncle. He doesn't care.
Jeez, he's a winner,
He doesn't
right?
care. What a dickhead.
Anybody can get it.
Really, man? Damn.
Jeez.
Defrauded his uncle of millions of dollars in a stock scheme back in the 80s. This guy's been doing it for a long time. He's an OG at fraud.
Real
Made
scumbag,
a career
guys.
of it.
I don't even know if Les Roberts is his real name.
I'm thinking, right? Is his real name Robert?
Yeah, Les Rob.
Yeah, right.
That's literally what his name says.
Let's Rob.
Les Rob. That's what he's been doing his whole life.
Yeah.
We don't live in a simulation. Get out of here. This guy's name is Les Rob.
Wow.
In this case, Roberts faces up to 30 years behind bars, while Rodriguez Melendez faces up to 20 years. So they're actually looking at some big jail time. It's actually not worth it.
I wonder if Rodriguez was just an assistant, just kind of an accomplice in this whole thing, but I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see what he has to say about this. He might flip and just say he was.
Right.
I did not know.
Might be the safer route.
Did not know any different.
This is 2020 all over it. It's a Dateline special.
Oh, I thought you meant the year of 2020.
Oh, no. I meant like 2020 or Dateline or one of those news, you know.
This has 5 years ago written
Yeah.
all over.
That was a fraud year for Davey. He was headed in fraud.
Yeah.
David's like, this was right. Yeah.
It was my year.
All right. Okay. Well, yeah, those guys are in big trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Big trouble. All right. Before we make our big announcement, Troy, how do you want to check the comments?
I'm going to march through the many memories of our marvelous minions.
Oh, minion.
Had to get minions in.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
They love it.
They do.
Moist.
They like it.
Yes.
Moist minions. Yeah. That sounds like a booger.
Or a bad Sunday afternoon.
You've got your minions over there, huh?
Yep. I got my minions.
Oh, nice. Look at
See?
that.
We've
They're
even
actually
got
real.
minions. All right. Before Troy checks the comments, I'm going to tell everybody that Bates, Hughes, and Floyd, not your average local insurance agency. They provide peace of mind and insurance to protect your biggest investments. Their approach to insurance and risk longevity in our community and the way they treat their clients sets them apart. They offer homeowners, auto, commercial, and benefits, and they've been doing it for over 50 years. Christy Lawrenson is St. Augustine's premier agent. She offers complimentary policy reviews and has a deep understanding of insurance and what is needed in St. Augustine to be properly insured. Her attention to detail and organizational skills have found policy errors and cost savings where others have not. Give them a call, 904-794-5455, and schedule your appointment today. Also, St. Augustine Handy House, if you're looking for the perfect custom prefab or portable building, look no further than St. Augustine Handy House, proudly owned by Troy Ucina Enterprises, conveniently located on State Road 16. This family-owned business has been serving the community since 1988. So whether you're looking for a shed, a barn, office space, carport, St. Augustine Handy House has the highest rated structures in the industry, built with a focus on quality and durability. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to 1. They make it easy to find exactly what you need. Financing options are available through their in-house finance company as well, ensuring that you get the best structure at an affordable price. Plus, they have licensed contractors who guarantee your building will meet all state and federal and local codes. Give them a call, 823-9092. What do you got, Troy?
All right. Wawa was at $2.92. Costco was at $2.83. Someone said out there you should dye potatoes instead of eggs. Eggs are too expensive.
Great idea.
There you go.
The whole pay it forward story had a lot of great comments going back and forth. Justin, I do see you in the comments, and I look extremely short.
You are short today.
Just
We took the phone books out of your chair.
I noticed that. And the word of the day is maboob.
my boob.
See if I. Nope, that's as high as it goes.
Oh, is it? Okay. That's as high as you get, Troy. It's as high as you need to get,
Yes.
Troy. Any
High
more
life.
than that, and you start thinking the cops are coming after you. It's a thing.
I think
Oh, I see what you're
my son
saying.
called the cops on me.
Yeah, that was a great one.
What do you got for Stodum Stat?
All right, Stodum Stat, 1865. It's the day the Lincolns decided to go to the movie or go to the theater, not the movies. The
It's
theater.
like the movies.
The theater at Ford's Theater. Today's the day John Wilkes Booth shot Lincoln, and a lot of people don't realize that there was an assassination attempt on the vice president and on Secretary of State. The person who was supposed to shoot the vice president chickened out, didn't show up. The person who attacked Seward, who was the Secretary of State, Seward was basically saved. He went to stab him, but Seward had an accident like a week earlier, getting run over by a carriage, and he had a brace on his neck, and the knife hit the brace, and then his servant was able to save him and get the guy out of there. So that's how Seward's life was saved.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So
Wow, man. There you go. Stordom Stat comes to us from St. Augie's Pizza, right in between Riberia and ML King. Go get yourself some pizza tomorrow. All right, man. I got to say some changes coming to 904 Now after this month. And I have not prepared a speech for this. Not a speech guy. So I'm not going to give you a big speech. It's going to be kind of, we're all going to see what these changes look like at the end of the month. It's been a hell of a cool experiment, what we've been doing for the last 10 years almost. 10 years. This network really started in 2016, man. And it's been really my full-time job ever since. And obviously with what's going on with the Florida Man games and some of the big developments there, we're shopping a TV show around right now, which is very exciting. Talk to the biggest networks in existence, which is very, very exciting. It's very cool. That's not a guarantee that anything's going to happen from that. But it's something that I need to spend a lot more time focusing on because it could be a very life-changing opportunity, and it's a very promising opportunity right now. And exactly what that means for 904 Now after this month is not even clear to myself right now. But probably for the time being, I will tell you guys, I'll probably be going a little bit back to square one. How it all started in the studio B, studio bedroom, studio number 2. And we're going to kind of see where that takes us, man. We're going to kind of see where that takes us. And we'll probably talk more about that. You know, we'll all have, like the week leading up to the last week of this month. I didn't prepare this, you know. I don't know what I'm saying. But in the last week of this month, we will all talk more about what we're going to be doing individually. And we're going to probably have some fun, tear-jerky, reminiscing shows. But yeah, man. It has been a hell of an adventure. Been a hell of an adventure for me. And I got to tell you, we couldn't have gotten to the point that we're at now without the two guys sitting next to me. I mean, Troy, it was our idea to start doing this every day.
Yeah.
You know, where I was doing kind of a radio show once a week in conjunction with 904 Now and getting out there and doing news stories and things like that. It was you who kind of talked me into doing this once a week. It was during, you know, the time we don't really speak about.
No,
to really keep people updated on cases and things like that and how things were developing in our area.
Yeah, it started as us trying to communicate to people who weren't really communicating with each other, and kind of took off from there.
Yeah, man.
The trash trucks going by.
Well, trash trucks going by, doing shows in your living room. Yeah, man. And then when we brought Davey on board, you know, not only is Davey the guy who gets our sponsorships and keeps this ship afloat with bringing money in, man, because, you can't do it without a way to pay for this studio and all of this. And we really just went to another level when we got Davey on board. And not just because he's a hell of a salesman. I mean, really, a lot of people really, really love Davey and Davey's personality here. And everybody just says how much, it just brings the show to another level.
No one asks about me and you.
No one asks about me and you.
Hey, how's Davey doing?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, man. So Davey brought a lot of star power to this network. And I thank you guys both for everything you've done to just keep this ship going, man, and keep St. Augustine informed and be St. Augustine's kind of most reliable, most reputable source for information, man. We didn't have that, and my goal was to fill a void that we just didn't have in St. Augustine. We didn't have our own source of information and news and all that stuff, and we've evolved over the years. We've sometimes leaned more into the newsy stuff, sometimes leaned more into the entertainment stuff, but we've had a lot of flexibility to have fun. And it's been really, really great. And again, these two guys had a big chunk of the pie to do with that. The biggest chunk of the pie to do with that. But again, kind of going back to square one as I figure out what the next move is. But it's going to be exciting. I'm excited about it.
And the three of us, just not to be confused, the three of us aren't going anywhere. We're just...
we're all leaving town.
We're not moving out.
And leaving.
We're not like breaking up, like,
right.
not talking to each other. It's we're moving in a different direction.
Yeah.
In a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
And everybody's, you're going to hear more from all three of us, I'm sure.
I think so. Yes. Yeah, man. So that's kind of where we're at. There's going to be some changes at the end of the month, and we will all figure that out together. It's going to be another ride we're going to go on. All right. Well, that's sufficed.
Yeah. I don't think we need shout outs today, unless David, you got a shout out.
I'm good.
Okay. So,
shout out cousin Margie.
Okay, there you go. There you go, man. You guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you at 3.